Looking for someone to save me from all of the things in my past. I'd do anything just to make it stop. Yeah, tired of sitting and waiting, but every time I open up, there's always someone that lets me down. So give me pain, give me pleasure, I don't mind. It's whatever, all I want is someone to love. Ease my mind, give me headache, I don't care. It's whatever, all I want is someone to love.
You know what time it is. Yes, it's time for the LockMarie Talk Show with your girl. Yay! Woo-hoo. Show me the love. It's your girl, Coach LockMarie.
Binge watching romantic movies, the ones with the happy end. Hoping that someday I'll find the one.
The
So
one.
give me pain, give me pleasure, I don't mind. It's whatever, all I want is
Someone to love.
ease my mind, give me headache, I don't care. It's whatever, all I want is someone to love.
How many people is that true for? Like, I don't think I know anyone that's not true. They just want someone to love, right? They want to forget the pains and all the other stuff, the past, and they just want to love. That's how we were created. We were created to be loved. And the problem I think that we deal with as humans is knowing how to love. Which is why we are reading the book for men only, How to Love Your Lady the Right Way. Y'all like how I put that together, didn't you? What's going on, y'all? It is Sunday, fun day. Yay, yay, yay. It is 3:44 in my neck of the woods. And I will apologize. I apologize because, yes, I did not come on Friday, I don't think, or yesterday, because y'all just don't know. I was having such an amazing time. Lost track of time. When I looked, it was like almost midnight, and I was not feeling it at the time. I was kind of wore out from my days. But yes, some great manifestations have happened in my life, in the life of my husband over the last 2 days. And I'm just excited. Yay! And I was just basking in the joy and the peace of it. And so I apologize for not coming on like usual, but things happen in life. And I've learned to do what feels right and feels good. Don't force anything. So I didn't feel the podcast, so I didn't force it. So I thought I'd come on today because I felt it. I'm in a cool mood, and it is time. Let's see. Let's read one of our everyday positive thinkings. All right, let's see what we got. It says, feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition and make a decision. We read that one already. Let's do the next one. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. Can we applaud that, y'all? Yeah, I think I'm going to read that one every day. Like, that is some food for the soul. Doreen Virtue, PhD. She says, surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. Okay, I'm learning. The older I get, negativity is truly toxic. Like, it is a poison. It is not, let's try to, no, just avoid it. Like, seriously, it does. It drains your entire being. Like, it sucks you dry. And it's definitely not a good thing. It's not. People have normalized it just like they've normalized bad health, bad physical health, going, getting on medication at the doctor. All of that, you've made that your norm. That is not normal life. That is not how your life was intended to be lived. It wasn't. So avoid it. Steer clear of it. Do not pass go. Do not collect to leave it alone. I'm telling you, once you get on the other side of negativity, when you're around it, it's just, you're like, oh, I'm good. I'm cool. I don't care who they are. I don't care how much money they have. I don't care how much influence they have. I don't care what it is that they had that you don't want to have nothing to do with them or it. When you learn the peace of positivity, you will be alone for the rest of your life to keep your peace. And that's why I want to speak into the life of my single sisters and brothers. If you have a peaceful life right now, keep that, so that when you do draw or attract someone, if anything pop off that don't feel comfortable or don't feel, you don't even think about it. Just leave it alone. Because I'm telling you, whatever you get into, whatever you allow, it's going to grow. So if it's not peaceful and loving and kind from jump, don't even fool. Oh, well, things will get better. No, it won't. It will get worse. Leave it alone. Go with the flow of the peace, the happiness that you have, and wait until you draw that from someone else. Take it from someone who is an expert in this thing now. Almost 50 years old. I got a little bit of knowledge and wisdom on these things called relationships. And I want to help you start yours out on the right foot, on the good foot, so that it will progress and get better and better and better. You won't have to have a 2 and 3 and 4 time around to figure it out. You can get it right the first time. But the issue is, a lot of us, 90% of relationships, it's been trial and error. They learned, they, messed up, they started again, they did. You don't have to do that. You don't. With all the personal growth and development I have purposely, took time to create, it can be done. And that's why now because I know people, when they come up and they do that flip-flop trial and error, 2, 3, 4 different relationships and, all that, when they see a couple that starts off peaceful and just like literally, it's literally a fantasy. They always, girl, it ain't what it seems. No, girl, that ain't real. That's because you're looking from your negative perspective. But no, they can, and it can. You can live happily ever after. You can start off right, and you will end up right. If you start off shaky, I'm telling you how you're going to end. So don't even try it. Let it flow. If it starts off good, and in the middle you get some turbulence, take time then to think, okay, this is how turbulence is in this relationship. Am I willing to deal with this type of turbulence for the next 20, 30, 40 years? If you're not, don't even get into it. I'm telling you, y'all better listen. Take it from someone who knows. It's a lot easier to stay out than to get out, than to deal with invested time, energy, money, family, kids, all of that. So from jump, start off right, and it will continue to gradually develop and get better and better and better. Y'all know, y'all see, but the problem is people are not honest. That's the problem. People are keep, faking a punk and trying to make folks think, oh well, every relationship is not. Because if that's the case, you wouldn't have any divorces, or if that's the case, you wouldn't have any marriages that stay together. Because every relationship is not the same. People have never separated. People have never had the leaving for a year or two or a week. Some people have always stayed together. So it's not the same for everybody. It is what you make of it, and it's what you bring into it from your emotions, from your energy, and from your vibrations. Okay? Let's get in here, men, because we want you guys to have some prosperous, healthy relationships. We want your woman to speak good of you every time and anytime somebody mentions you. We don't want her to have to talk around to try to come up with something nice to say. We want her to be able to be proud of you. All right? So tip 23, it says, men, you must be a man of prayer. The only way to understand a woman is to ask the creator of the woman. Now, with that title alone, the problem with this comes in when men, for some reason, they got this pride and they want to act as if they don't need no help. They got this. I know how to deal with women, and no, you don't. You need help. That's every man. You need help from the creator, because remember, he created every woman uniquely different from the other woman. So no matter how many similarities women in general have, every woman has her own unique her, because that's what makes her her. Her DNA, her fingerprint, it's unique from anyone else's. And that's not the only thing he made unique about her. So you cannot think, well, this is my fifth one, so I'm a pro. No. This one is going to have personalities, momentum, vibes that comes with her from her upbringing, from her birth, from her past, that your other ones did not have. So you're going to have to learn her and deal with her, not according to how you dealt with the last ones. Because remember, that was broke. So that needs to be completely fixed. Okay? Because if it wasn't, you would still be there. So something went wrong, and I promise you it wasn't all that woman. So all these men who want to blame their exes and, it was always her. No. There takes two. You got in it. So you had a hand in it. So we have to understand. If you want to understand the woman you're with, you need to acknowledge the man who created her. You need to acknowledge the God of the universe. You need to pray for divine instructions on how to get along with her and how to deal with her and how to handle her. Because when you attempt to do it on your own, in your own wisdom, your own knowledge, you mess up every time. I used to tell, from my first one until now, you cannot deal with me in the flesh. You cannot deal with me. You must meet me in. We have spirits inside of us. We are all more than just this physical body. So you can't deal with me as flesh.